Growing sunflower and pea sprouts. Super easy steps. Best to use top quality organic seeds. Step 1. Simply soak 2 cups of seeds overnight in a quart-sized, wide-mouthed mason jar of pure water. Step 2. Drain and rinse them the next day, placing a mesh sprouting lid on your jar. Turn the jar upside down, tilted at an angle to sprout them, and allow excess water to drain out. This usually takes between 1 to 2 days depending on the temperature. It is best to do this out of direct light. Step 3. You will need to rinse and drain them twice daily, in the morning and again at night during this process. They are ready when you see the little white roots 1/4 to 1/4 inches just popping out of the pointed end of this unshelled sunflower seed or pea shoot seed. Step 4. We typically use between 1 to 2 inches of soil to fill a 20 by 10 sprouting tray. Generally, the more soil you have, the less you will need to water them. This tray size works well for 2 cups of sprouted seed. We use a high-quality organic soil mix, which we blend with up to 20% worm castings. After you place the soil in the tray, pack it down and mist the top with water to thoroughly moisten it. Step 5. The next step is to take your jar of sprouted seeds and place them on top of the soil mix. Spread them out as evenly as you can. Don't worry if they are stacked on top of each other. The roots will find the soil medium below to grow in. Press the seeds down lightly with your hands, mist them well, and place an upside down tray as a lid on top of the bottom tray. This will help to incubate your sprouts as they tend to grow better in a dark, moist environment during the initial sprouting process. Step 6. When they reach the top of the underlid, this is when you remove the lid and allow them to green in direct sunlight. The sunflower sprouts will be a yellow color at this point, but will start to turn green soon after they are exposed to light. It is called greening the sprouts and can be achieved in a bright sunlit window, partial to direct outdoor sunlight, or indoor full spectrum grow lights. Step 7. The rest of the process of how to grow sunflower sprouts involves watering them daily. When the sprouts are young, a light mist will do fine. As they mature, you will need to water the soil in addition to lightly misting the sprouts. It is important to make sure they are not too dry but not too moist. Step 8. When you have a full tray of green sprouts, you can place them in a mild direct sunlight to increase the chlorophyll content and overall life force. Time to harvest. At about day 10, or right before the second set of leaves develop, you will be ready to harvest and eat your sprouts. To do this, you can use a pair of kitchen scissors and cut the stems at the base above the soil level. Be sure to remove any of the black seed holes that are hanging on the leaves. They can be stored in an air, dry, tight container for 7 to 10 days in fridge. Whether it's from sprouts or wheatgrass, it is wise to compost your soil and roots to refresh and reuse once it's enriched and ready. Then it's time to start the process again. If you plan to make sprouts a part of your daily diet, you'll need more than 1 tray of seedlings growing at a time. Time the growing and harvesting cycle so that you have a new batch of seeds soaking while the previous batch is in the process of taking root. If you have 2 seeds at various stages in rotation, you should be able to produce enough sprouts to make them a part of your high energy diet every day. I recommend ordering ready-to-juice sprouts, seeds, and/or growing kits from True Leaf Market or God Sprouts. Either will do, or you may find one closer to you via the internet.